into the morning of day 6. I mentioned in yesterday's video that days when I wear dresses and things, there's not always as much filming because the camera goes in my backpack. And then it's not as easy to get to. Today I have on a jeans outfit though, so there should be more footage from today. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about yesterday. So I left off yesterday in France with Festival of the Arts. And then I kind of went crazy around Epcot. I started to not feel so good because I hadn't eaten anything like real, if that makes sense, at that point. And I needed to drink something. So I started to not feel good, so I kind of stopped vlogging for a spell. And then sat down, ate, and then felt way better. But then once I felt better, I started to do all kinds of things around Epcot. So I'm trying to think. So I finished World Showcase. I met Mexican Donald. I rode 3 Caballeros. I met Daisy. I took PhotoPass pictures. And then I went over to Nemo. No. Then I went over, okay, this is the big story. And I couldn't talk about it until today, so. I went to the Visa card member meet and greet. And I'd never done it before. This was the first time. I met Mickey and Goofy at the same time. I turned around the corner because it's like a surprise. You never know who's going to be in there. It's Mickey and friends. So it could just be Mickey, it could be Minnie, it could, you know, like it could be Mickey and Minnie. You don't know before you go in. And apparently it's this big secret. Like you can't tell anyone about it. So because it's the next day I can talk about it. But, yeah, I got to see Mickey and Goofy together. I came around that corner and saw them together and I about screamed. I don't know if they could tell how excited I was, but I was freaking out. And then I went and saw, and then after that, I went across the street to Figment, rode Figment because I got a last minute fast pass for it. Not that I needed one, but. And then rode Figment, got off Figment, walked back up towards Spaceship Earth and got a couple PhotoPass pictures with the back of Spaceship Earth. I still haven't gotten one with the front and the Festival of the Arts stuff. And I don't have another day at Epcot to get one at night when they do that one. So that's a little sad. I shouldn't say that. I can have another day at night at Epcot. I might go tonight actually. I don't know. I'm tired today, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But I know I'm not gonna make it in time for Illuminations, but I might go just to like walk through Epcot and try to get that picture. And then I got that, and then I walked over to the Seas with Nemo and Friends? I think I did that first. I think I did the Seas first. And then after I swiped into my Fast Pass for the Seas, I was able to get a Fast Pass to meet Mickey at Character Spot. Because that line had been almost an hour all day. It had one point where it was 15 minutes, but I was too far away. By the time I got over there, it would have been, like, done. Like, it would have been an hour again. So, it was like searching for a Fast Pass. I pretty much did the Figment and the Nemo Fast Passes just to use up my 3 so that I could book another Tier 1 Fast Pass because I used it on my Tier 1 on Frozen already. And then yeah, so then I ran over there, did that. I was supposed to leave by 7 to head to Magic Kingdom. I didn't. Then I went to meet Vanellope and Ralph. And in my head, I was thinking, well, you technically still have one more day at Epcot. You should probably leave something to do, but I didn't. I did everything at Epcot yesterday. That I would do. I don't do Test Track or Soarin' or Mission Space, so really I did everything that I wanted to do, for the most part. And then I went to, it was dark by the time I got out of Ralph and Vanellope, so I got nighttime Spaceship Earth pictures. Then we went to, I didn't think they were doing, they have the one with the light wand thing, and I'll insert those here. I should hopefully have been inserting pictures through this whole thing. And they, do the light wand thing, and for some reason I thought that was only on the weekends, but they had it set up. So I did that, and that was really what made me late to Magic Kingdom. So I did that, and then I went to, the other day I had a dining plan issue and I went to guest relations to get it fixed because it happened in the parks, and she tried to call the hotel to get it fixed and she couldn't get through to them, so she gave me 2 anytime fast passes for 2 rides. One for that night, it was my first night, so I used that one on Alien Swirling Saucers, and then because I was at Hollywood Studios, and then she was like, you can get another one for any ride in any park. So I picked Spaceship Earth, and that fast pass was for yesterday. So I did that right before I left, and then I left and got on the monorail and headed over to Magic Kingdom, and got to Magic Kingdom like 10 minutes to 8. So I popped up on the train station and watched Happily Ever After. I sat on one of the benches off to the side, because most people want to stand in the middle because they can see down Main Street and see the castle. But after the show started, I was far enough back that I couldn't really see the castle because there was a lot of people in front, or not, I wouldn't say a lot of people. Like, it's definitely less crowded up there than it is like on Main Street. But there were still a lot of people and I couldn't really see over a lot of them. So I could see the fireworks, but I couldn't see the castle. And like, I know these movies pretty well because there's a lot of classic movies that are referenced in Happily Ever After. So I was like, they weren't adding anything for me, and I just decided I was kind of tired. So I went over and sat on one of the benches and just watched the fireworks, and it was lovely, and I cried. I cried a few times last night, actually. And then we got to do something really fun, like really fun. It was Disney After Hours. So I stuck around on the Main Street train station for about an hour, trying to get the park to clear out a little bit, like so that I could move. Next time, I probably wouldn't, if I was doing After Hours, I wouldn't watch the fireworks. I would just go into the park. Because I lost about an hour because I couldn't really get back up Main Street. And plus I wanted to meet Mickey and Minnie. So I kind of wanted to stick around Main Street, and I wanted to get some castle photos and stuff. I'm getting blurry again. I think I shake too much when I do this. And then, what did I do after that? So then, yeah, so After Hours. So I went and I met Minnie and Mickey. I was basically like the only person. There was one couple in front of me and nobody else. And it was nice, like really nice. I mean, I've met Mickey like 8 times on this trip, but it's just one of those like Mickey trips where it's just like, I'll meet Mickey all day if you want me to. Like, I'm gonna go see him again this morning, and actually twice today. So, or at least that's the plan. We'll see if I actually do it, but that's the plan. And then we're going to, so then I did that, and then I walked over to, or I walked down Main Street and was able to get a ton of really nice photos and had some really nice photo pass photographers down Main Street. So I got, they're kind of weird because like the background's real smoky because the fireworks smog never went away. It must not have been windy enough to like blow it, so it was just kind of trying to like settle. It was weird. And then, so I did that, and then went to Tomorrowland. There were no people in the park. I went on the Tomorrowland bridge and I could whirl and dance and spin and run I didn't run, but I did twirl and dance and spin. I will admit that. Now the Tomorrowland Bridge, and nobody, like, there was nobody around. I couldn't touch anyone. I walked right on Buzz Space Ranger Spin. The wait time was posted as a minute. 1 minute. Like, when have you ever seen that? I almost wish I would have gotten a picture of, like, the wait time screen. Because, what? And then I walked right on People Mover, had an entire People Mover train to myself. Not one other person, just me, hanging out in the back of the People Mover train. And there were other people on other trains, but that particular train was just me. And then I went to, one of the other benefits of the event is that it's basically all you can eat ice cream and popcorn and soda and water. So I got a Mickey Premium bar and water, and then I got, and then I was gonna go ride Teacups, but I just ate a Mickey Premium bar, and I was like, that's probably not a good idea. I'm not one to typically get motion sick, but sometimes I feel a little funky, especially after eating something like ice cream. So then I went to Winnie the Pooh, rode Winnie the Pooh, decided skipping Teacups was a good idea because I was not feeling so hot. I was fine, but I was feeling the fact that I ate and then got on a ride. And then I decided to go to, I keep looking at I have the Walt Disney World Today channel on, and I keep looking at the time because it's getting close to being time to leave. And then I went through New Fantasyland. I was really mad because I wasn't thinking, and I skipped Pete Silly's sideshow to go meet all those characters. And now, like, when I got home, I saw a photo of somebody with Pluto from there, and I was like, no, I forgot to do that. I think they were open. I think it's just like the outdoor meet and greets that are closed, but like all like the indoor ones are open. And I didn't do Tinkerbell either because it kind of looked like maybe she wasn't there either. So I just skipped her. And then I went and met Ariel because I waited an hour for her the other day, and I literally just walked in. Like, there was nobody. I just walked in and met Ariel, and then I walked out. Like, that was that. And then I didn't end up riding Under the Sea because now it was like almost 10:30, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's almost 10:30 and it's almost time to go because the event's only till 11. And then I spent so much time walking. Like, that was really, like, my delay. It wasn't wait times. And Winnie the Pooh did have a little bit of a wait. But mostly I just, like, spent so much time walking and just, like, enjoying empty Magic Kingdom. And then, because, like, honestly, just being in Magic Kingdom almost entirely alone was worth the $130, like, hands down, for me. It won't be for everyone because, you know, you got to figure out, like, what your priorities are. And for me, just being able to, like, really take in and enjoy and just be like, holy crap, there's no one around me. Like, oh my gosh, I was losing my mind last night. And then they had the Tangled Lanterns. So I waited like 30 seconds for the Tangled Lanterns. The pictures I'm not thrilled with. I got better pictures last time I did it. So I'm like, I think I'm going to have one more night maybe in Magic Kingdom. So I might go try and get it one more time and see if I get a better result. And then it's possible they standardized it too, but last night's was not lovely. The pictures didn't come out all that great. And then I kind of got lost. I was like, I don't know what to do from here because I was gonna ride Small World, I was gonna ride PhilharMagic, but I was like, I don't really want to be. I was fairly confident I'd be the only person in the PhilharMagic theater, and for some reason that felt weird. Small World I was going to ride like 5 times, but it was closed, so I couldn't do that last night. It sounded like it broke, or was broken down or whatever, because I could like hear people like on the radio or the loudspeaker talking, but they weren't letting anyone in, so I think it broke. And then so then when that plan failed, I kind of got lost. I was gonna go meet the princesses, but like I said, I've been having issues with princess meet and greets this trip. I, for some reason, keep kind of freaking out. And they haven't really been that great. Like, Elena was the best princess I met, and they've all been kind of cold, I guess. I don't know. Princess meet and greets haven't been great. This trip. And then I do have fast passes to meet them another day. Tomorrow I have like a big princess day planned, so to talk about that later. And then I ended up going to Adventureland because I don't have a fast pass for Jungle Cruise, and Jungle Cruise always has a ridiculous wait. So I went and rode Jungle Cruise. There were plenty of people on the boat with me, so it wasn't weird, but it was meh. Our skipper was pretty funny, like not like exceptionally funny, and it was a lot of the the pre-scripted jokes, but she definitely had a couple good ones. And then after that, it was pretty much time to go. It was like after 11, so I stopped and got some sodas to bring back to the room, just to have them. And like I'm drinking one right now because I don't have to leave. I didn't have to leave right away this morning because I booked my breakfast a little bit later. And then so I got a couple sodas and then a Mickey ice cream sandwich, which, let me tell you, Mickey premium bars for the win. I'm not an ice cream sandwich girl. I know it's always a big debate, like, do you do the premium bars or do you do the ice cream sandwiches? And my answer is 100% the premium bars. So much better. I wanted to try both of them last night because I haven't actually tried either of them, and they were free. I mean, included in the price of your ticket, but still. And then that was about it. And then I headed out, and I turned around like 3 times because I just didn't want to leave. But it was like 11:20, and I needed to get home and try to get some sleep. So, and my phone was dying, and so I needed to get back and take care of that. So that was that. Great grand old time. Speaking of my phone dying, I need to charge my charger. And yeah, so now we've reached the first bittersweet moment of the trip. We've officially been here more days than we will be here. It's day 6. We go home in 4 days. And I am 100% not ready to go home. But we have 4 days left. We're going to enjoy them. We're going to have fun. Today we're going to Hollywood Studios. And I'm going to try to get a couple of things done before I have to leave for breakfast in about half an hour. So I have a more appropriate vlogging outfit on today, so I will probably be around a bit more. Although the next 2 days are probably going to be sketchy because I think I have, well, the rest of the trip is going to be sketchy because I don't have another like outfit with pockets in it. But we'll see. And we'll see what the weather brings and what jackets I wear and all that kind of stuff. I'm having a big debate about today. So, I will see you later at Hollywood Studios. Maybe before that, but I don't think so. And I'll see you later.